coverage here via YouTube and fan code in the subcontinent, Indian subcontinent. So the Gorillas, as I say, have won the toss here and elected to bat around 17 minutes away from the first ball. Gorillas coming off a loss in their earlier game. The Turtles having victory over the Dragons. Gorillas not losing by much. It went down to the last over. They posted 115 batting first on ground 2. Failed to defend it, taking the game to the 19.4th over. So should be an interesting battle. As I said earlier, these two teams, the Gorillas and the Turtles, have been the only two teams to make the finals over the past 2 years, each sharing one championship or tournament win. Testing 1, 2, 3, just audio test. Pleasant conditions here at the Sano ground, around 25 degrees, 24, maybe 25. Cloud cover, not as much sunshine as expected. You can see ground 2 soon to get underway, or sorry, that's actually a couple of practice elements going on, some drills prior to the game start over there, another 15 minutes away. Both games get underway at 2:30 local time.
Gorillas won the toss.
Welcome to today's fixture here at the Sano International Cricket Ground. We have the Gorillas taking on the Turtles in the second round of the Futures League. Futures League in Japan being the best of the under-23 players that range in age from probably around 14 through to 22. It's an opportunity for players to be given display their talents for the Japan coaching team. for higher honours and games. But anyway, today's game will be a replay of the previous 2 years' finals, Turtles and the Gorillas. 2022, the Turtles beat the Gorillas by 9 wickets. And in 2023, the Gorillas turned the table, beat the Turtles only by 5 wickets. So, good matchup. This morning's matches, we saw the Gorillas lose. They went down to the Vipers in the game on ground number 2. The Gorillas scored 115, which was chased down by the Vipers with just 2 balls remaining. So a close contest. Probably gives you a bit of insight into the par scores. I think if you put 120, 130 on the board, you're in with a good chance of securing victory. So the other game here on ground number 1, which we covered earlier, is we saw the Turtles beat the Dragons relatively comfortably in the end. I just wonder if my co-commentator Ben's with me.
Hi Garth, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, mate. Welcome back. Hope you had a good lunch.
Perfect, yes. I had a Japanese style curry, so I'm ready to go for game number 2.
Nice. And just saying, it could be a good affair, this one. Good fixture. As I say, previous 2 finalists in the first 2 years of this tournament. So it'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, obviously we've only played the 1 game so far, but both teams off to a good start with 2 wins. So this will be a nice, tight, exciting contest, I believe, between these 2 Turtles and Gorillas.
Now, hang about. The Gorillas, they lost their first match, correct? Let me just check that. But yeah, it's certainly going to be a good
Correct.
game. Yeah, the Gorillas did go down in the end. Close encounter, went down to the final over. Just 2 balls remaining for the Vipers to get up. So a good game, obviously, and this will be I guess it's such a short little tournament, Benjamin, that you've only got 3 games. You have to win 2 of those games, really. So it puts a bit of pressure here on the Gorillas.
Yeah, right. Sorry, no, my mistake. Yeah, they just did fall down in the first game. So they'll be looking to bounce back strong for this second game. Yeah, the Turtles are in good nick. Kazuma Stafford, the captain, played well in the first game, along with some good bowling from their spinners, Jake and Ashley. So that'll be their challenge for the Gorillas this game. They'll want to play a little bit more aggressively against these spinners, but also not lose wickets to them, because they were their standout bowlers in the first game.
Yeah, just looking at their first game, the Gorillas, who made runs for them. Declan Suzuki came in at 3 and scored 20 at a good rate. And Daniel Pankhurst, down lower in the order, coming in at 7, made 24 off 22, not out in the end, so unbeaten, Daniel Pankhurst. And well, they got them 115. So if we look at the Vipers, who were the heroes in terms of their run chase, it was Koji Hargrave Arbe started off with 24, and he was well supported with partnership with Krishnan scored 21 off 21. So down at the end, which probably got them over the line, was Mani Kalia, 22 off 26. Probably got them up in the end. So a close finish, and let's hope for the same for this fixture.
Yeah, I'm excited. The Gorillas won the toss and have elected to bat first, much like they did in the first game. They batted first. They're looking to score. We saw the scores in the first game, 92 and 92. 92 and 93 they scored in the 18th over. So anywhere around that 100 mark, I think, is a competitive total on this pitch, on this outfield.
Exactly, and I guess if you want to go out and bat first and put on 130 on the board, then you'd walk off pretty happy and confident. So it'd be interesting to see how the Gorillas, go about their first 6 overs. Will they chance their arm, or just as we saw in the first match, both teams sort of went relatively slowly. So they seem a little bit late on ground 1. Ground 2 are underway as Zahir Khan is bowling to his Sano teammate, Kazumasa Hiratsuka.
I think it's important to obviously keep wickets in hand towards those end overs. And yeah, if you're able to just get bat on ball, work the singles around, I think you can find yourself getting your way around to that 100 mark. 120 balls obviously in the 2020, so yeah, if you can make the most, lots of singles, hard running. Yeah.
Looks like Ishan Ula with the ball for the Turtles.
We got Nikhil Pol, the captain for the Gorillas, opening the batting. And it looks like number 9, Hugo Kelly, as well, up at the other end. Another young, talented right-hand batter, quite aggressive, normally from the start. All right, Nikhil Pol.
Given wide earlier on.
Get some runs under this second game. Just missed
they
out
started
the
well in the last
game.
They
quality
were
left-hand batsman.
Didn't put down any catches for memory. They were quick in the field. They created 2 run-outs. So good fielding unit. Oh, and gets away, and this will go as 4 wides.
Yeah, I think that was the difference in the first game.
Well,
so yeah, they were
good
looking
speed
to
showing
continue
there
that
from
good
the fielder
fielding
to get round.
in the second game.
Thought once it had beaten Arakawa, thought it was gone. But, just the 2 wides as a result. Pole back on strike.
Yeah, much better ball there. Well brought back, and that's the line and length.
Comes in and just a bit short and a bit wide. The umpire lets it go. It's his line, and he's ruled. Just having a look at the wicket here, Azula. Kyopol being a part of that under-19 team for Japan that did so well last year. Looking through the stats here, he's been MVP of the under-19s league here in Japan for the past 2 seasons. Well, he's come back well after the first couple of wides. Extras. 3 already. It's over. But this one, good line and length through to the keeper, and that's good bowling from Ula.
Yeah, so after a few loosen up balls, he's come back well here, Ula. Pull it up with 5 dot balls.
Another good delivery there, Benjamin, and as you say, he's come back very well after starting array and into the over. But more importantly, the 5 dot balls. Good to see some spectators in. You can see behind the ground there, near the school.
Right, and yeah, it's good to see there's plenty of support from the Japanese community here to support the game of cricket here in Sano today. We've also got lots of cricket. This is the busy time of the year for Japan cricket. We've got Futures League right now this weekend. The following weekend, next weekend, we've got JPL.
Yeah, third gate, a key part of the team, the Turtles, key part of the victory they had in the earlier game. He bowled brilliantly. A lot of turn, very good accuracy. He'll be a real threat to this Gorillas team, especially I can understand Stafford bringing him on early, especially to the left-hander. Good thinking again from Stafford. And look at the turn there. He's slow. He'd be a bit disappointed with that one. He wants to. He'll come back though, Ash Thurgate. Very good cricketer out of Chiba Sharks. Lovely delivery, that last one. Can he repeat the same dosage? And Pole just wisely chooses to go off the back foot and dabs him behind point for a single, realizing the threat that he can cause, and perhaps seeing also as right-hander, perhaps being able to take advantage of the off-spin to his advantage. Kelly on strike. Certainly faced the one delivery. Wide one dished up from Thurgate that Kelly can't take advantage of, but executed it well in terms of getting his footwork in the right position. Thurgate, and again, tosses it out near the wide line, but would have come on to hit middle and leg the turn. A very dangerous threat is Ash Thurgate for the Turtles outfit. Gorillas may be comfortable just seeing him off for little runs and not sacrificing too many wickets. Pleasant day for cricket here in Sano in what is the early part of the season, but as Benjamin said, a busy part of the season. A lot of cricket coming up over the next 3 weeks. Games already been going on prior to this fixture as well. Pole on strike, Ula again starting from the mountain end. Just enticing Pole perhaps to have a nibble at a wide one, slip in place. Ideally he wants to be a bit tighter on to Pole on that. Strong batsman is Nikhil. He's got good strength, shots all around the wicket. This one he's a bit tentative on, but gets it away finally for 4 runs, and they'll take that, the Gorillas. Sort of a much needed boundary.
Yeah, Nikhil did well there just to get a bit of bat on it. Worked it down to that third man region, and with the pace of Ula there, flew away for 4 runs. Nice from Nikhil. That might just be the shot just to get his innings going a little bit. He's getting bogged down a little bit, but yeah, that might loosen him up a little bit. We could see how he goes from now. Yeah, another big away swinger there from Ula. Still plenty of swing there. And just a bit too much even for the keeper to grab and sneak away 2 byes.
Yeah, there are no shortage of left arm seamers, are there, in this tournament?
No, yeah, it's quite rare to see so many left arm seamers.
Kelly hasn't faced many, only faced the 3 balls thus far. Pole taking most of the strike up until now. 13 runs on the board, almost halfway through the power play. But Ula bowling well. He'll be bringing it back into the right-hander. This one just goes on through to the keeper. A straight line, and that brings the end of the over. 3 gone, 13 on the board.
Yep, so still no wickets down, which is important for the Gorillas. All 10, 11 batsmen still ready to go. So
As Thurgate into his second over, and his chance, no, too good. He's hit it too well, his pole, and 4 runs. For a time, mid-off may have been in with the hunt, they felt, but he got enough of it. Good arm reach and a good solid base when he hit it, pole, and in the end it probably was comfortably out of reach for mid-off. 4 runs. This time at lowish full toss that he just pushes out to mid-on for a single, realising he's hit the ball on the move. Good to pick up, always good to pick up a single after a boundary in cricket. Kelly only facing the 4 balls thus far, yet to score. Wants to keep this momentum started by Pole. So he just plays defensively to the covers. Pretty, you've got cover, extra cover, short cover. He's gone onto the back foot and just walloped it out to mid-wicket area. It's a good shot. It was just a tad short from Thurgate, and well, he's quickly onto it, was Kelly. Went onto the back foot. Knew he could clear mid-on. Good shot for 4 runs and gets his innings underway. Thurgate getting some really good turn out there on this wicket. We saw it in the first innings. This again, he beats the inside of the bat. Arakawa appealing for a stumping, but I think the main reason for half celebration was that it beat the bat and almost bowled him. Can't have been too far from off stump, that delivery from Thurgate. As I say, he's
and we
bowling
saw
a really good pace. Hey, Ben.
Hey, yeah, I was just saying, sorry, bit of technical difficulties, but yeah, we saw how Ash did that in the first game. It was that one, he just flights up a little bit more and is able to beat the bat and pad through the gate. So yeah, that's the one that Kelly has to watch out for, that one, that sharp turn through the bat and pad.
Well, on to his third over, and he's getting some away swing, but at a low toss, it was easy pickings for Pole, who just smacked that for 4 runs. Here's the replay.
Yeah, nice shot from Nick Hill. He loves that region of the ground through that point and cover. And yeah, he's good enough to hit that through the field. Nice 4 runs, and he's off to a good start here, Paul. 15 off 17.
Well, this time a bit straighter with his delivery. But Paul cranks down on it and it spills away for a single. Yeah, it's talented batsman player, all right, is Nikhil Paul.
Yeah, and Nikhil Paul only being 16 years old, but giving the responsibility of the captain. They know he's a quality cricketer with a good brain as well. He's got a nice bright future, and from looking at the size of him, he's got a lot of power just for a 16-year-old. We've seen some of his shots. Power for a young man.
Thanks for telling me he's 16. I actually thought he was probably more around the age of 18, looking at his body, his athleticism. But 16, yeah, what a great talent for Japanese cricket.
And he's one that's he's been brought up in Japan, and he's come through the Japan program, the Cricket Blast program that we have here in Japan. Started from the under-12s there, and now he's worked his way up and even made some appearances in the under-19s squad as well, team. So, good talent.
Yes, certainly he'll be a key figure in Japan, the under-19s tournament again. I believe they are playing again those top teams that they played last year. Bangladesh, the UAE, they will be a part of that tournament again this year, which is amazing considering the quality of cricket they're getting. And chance here, no, fall short.
Yeah, well ball from Ula there. Yeah, so just was saying the under-19s, they also have next year in early in the year their under-19s World Cup qualifiers right here in Japan. So that's going to be a really exciting time and good for Japan cricket as well to get some international teams over here.
Yeah, that'll be an excellent series, and yeah, anyone in the Japanese community come along and support the boys. That would be great to see. I'm sure I'll be here watching.
Yeah, it's a exciting time of the year for Japan cricket as well. We've got obviously the Futures League happening right now this weekend, and then following this weekend, next weekend, we've got our JPL tournament on. He follows that, well batted from Kelly, glides that down to third man for a single. But yeah, so the JPL tournament happening next week, which is the 5 teams, 5 regions of Japan going head-to-head in a very similar style competition over 3 days. Next weekend, so you'll see some of the best talent around Japan going head-to-head, and then obviously with some good performances from there, push for selection for the men's team.
Yeah, it's the very best, the highest level of cricket you'll see in Japan domestically, and of course players from abroad, as we talked about in the first innings. It's a real global entity, Japanese cricket. You have players flying in from around the world, and we will see Captain Kendall Fleming, Karawaki Fleming, join for the JPL. Very talented cricketer, and if you're a Japanese cricket supporter, I'm sure you know his name and his ability and records he's made. And I believe you've played a fair bit against him, Benjamin.
I've played a little bit of cricket against Kendall, yes. Very handy player, batsman, and captain as well. So, yeah, I'll be thankfully playing under him, not against him this time. So, I'm looking forward to that.
Kato Stafford in for his first over. He saved himself for the 6th. Not a bad idea coming in with the last over of the power play. Try and restrict the Gorillas. Try and keep them under 35, perhaps. Similar to the first game. I think the power play scores are around 35 and a 31.
Yeah. Gorillas off to a nice start here. No wickets down yet, which is a key factor. We'll be able to capitalise on that a little bit later. Oh, and that's just beautiful shape there from Cato Stafford, just going across the right-hand batsman. Yeah, Kelly just unable to get a bit of bat on that, but well bowled.
Yeah, very well bowled, wasn't it? Lovely to watch. Another youngster, correct me if I'm wrong, Benjamin, but cousin would be, what, 16? 17?
Yeah, I believe he's around the 17 mark. Yeah.
Right. Lovely action. Again, just put it across the right arm batsman, but fielded out there at point.
Yeah, great fielding there from the Turtles. Once again, continuing that good form in the field from the first game. Yeah, they're just able to build some good pressure with their field placements and their fielding abilities. So, well done.
Yeah, they were very methodical, weren't they, in terms of setting the field, and we talked about the difference that may have made in that first game. They were very good, the Turtles.
Yeah, that might have just been the difference in the first game and got them over the line. Was their good fielding, 2 run outs, so they'll be looking to do that again.
Good match-up here, Cato Stafford against Nikhil Paul.
Yeah, captain on captain here. I'll be interested to see how Nikhil Paul takes on Cato, whether he looks to play aggressive and get after him, or possibly defend him and keep him out of the wickets column. So yeah, good matchup, captain v captain.
He's got a good few options, Cato Stafford, in terms of who he bowls and when, but it's I like his decision to bring himself on in the final over of a power play. First 4 balls would support that choice.
Nice shot there from Nikhil.
Looking forward to seeing Montgomery Hinds have another bowl after his first games display. Thought he bowled very well for a youngster.
Another handy left armer. He's also got Jake Kusuda Nayan in the tall leg spinner.
Yeah.
Bowled quite well, so yeah, it'll be good to see him in action again second game.
They bowled well.
Yeah, and the Gorillas have some quality batters coming up as well in Declan Suzuki McComb, one of the all-rounders for the men's national team. Daniel, who you mentioned, did really well in the first game, their keeper. And I know Tim Moore also can hold the bat quite well there in the middle order, so it'll be a good game.
Comes down the wicket, have a big slash at it for no result. Cato Stafford won't mind that.
All right, and that brings the end of the power play. So 6 overs done. The Gorillas go to 31 runs, but for no fall of wickets. So yeah, in a strong position. Now the middle overs, so I think Cato Stafford might look to spin now, as he did in the first game. Try and dry up those runs. See what he does here.
Yeah, I think, the no wickets down in the column of after 6 overs, the Gorillas will probably be trying to step up a little. There's more space in the field now to pick up 1s and 2s, but that also creates opportunities for bigger shots. And I just think, as you say, Gorillas do have some batsmen to come. Declan Suzuki McCom, yeah, certainly an all-rounder for the Japan team, but boy, he's certainly played some stunning or saving innings for Japan as a batsman. He's got them out of some tricky positions, and yeah, very talented batsman as well as with the ball. So they also have Pankhurst, who made good runs earlier on. Timothy Morecambe bat. Yeah. Didn't miss by much, did it? Leg stump. Stayed low too.
Nice one there from Jake. Yeah, just fixed up his line there a little bit, and that's that line he'll be looking for with a lot of spin there. That 5th, 6th stump, I reckon, spinning back in.
Yeah.
Still plenty of spin there, but Hill does well. Works that to the leg side, gets through for a single.
Couple of changes in the field going on here. Kelly on strike, 6 off 16. He'll be looking to catch up here in terms of the run rate, or his strike rate, sorry. Goes onto the back foot, plays it out to the covers for no run. Just not picking the gaps. Some days they go straight to the field, other days they pierce the field for runs. Good ball here from Jake.
Yeah, and Kazza Stafford's realised he wants a wicket, so I like the decision to keep the slip in play, even though it's after the power play. Maybe bring himself a wicket. Maybe just clipped. Bit of pad there.
And yeah. So over completed. Wonder if he bowls in, no, I was wondering if he was going to bowl in harmony again with Thurgate. 2 spin options from both ends, but not to be the case. Looks like Kazuma will bowl the middle overs this time around in this game. Again, methodical with his field, making sure players are in correct position. It's great to see experience here being shared with players from different clubs in different areas of Japan. A lot of players we've mentioned are from the Sano club here, but also a lot of clubs in Tokyo. Some players from Osaka, and of course abroad as well. Brings this one back into the batsman, does Kato Stafford. Good matchup here, this one. Great to be able to watch these two go at it. Both teammates, been on tours together, may have roomed together. A good battle.
Kato Stafford. Some nice figures to go so far. None for 2 off 1.1. Just lets that one go a little bit wide. They're going to pick up 5 no balls here. So handy runs for the Gorillas. Maybe a free hit coming up for Nikhil Pol. Yes, there is. So
yeah.
We'll be looking. I think he loves to go. He loves to advance down the wicket, hit through that cover point region. So I'll see what he does here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Kato Stafford does in reply. Whether he just try and take the pace off the ball. Bounces him.
Wow, yeah, that's probably one of the first bounces we've seen today on this pitch, and yeah, it did get up, didn't it, Gar?
Yeah, it did. It's good to see.
Reminds me of some of these Brisbane wickets I've played on, so no, that was good to see a bit of bounce here in Sano. Good pace.
Yeah, I just didn't see the signal, Benjamin, but I imagine the umpire gave that one for the over. It was above the shoulder. As you say, it got up well.
So Kelly on strike now. Kelly's going to start looking to tick the runs along. For his zones where he likes to play. He loves that short ball we saw earlier. He likes to go over that mid wicket, so maybe waiting for something a little bit shorter. May latch onto it. But yes, I believe these two as well, Kelly and Kato Stafford, they play a lot against each other, so they'll know each other very well, and Stafford will know his strong zones and stay well clear of them.
Nothing wrong with the delivery there from Kato Stafford, but it's just the brilliance of Kelly. Just gave himself room, stepped out onto the offside, and a ball that was probably taken out middle and leg was just clipped away. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, lovely shot, timing.
Yeah, he did very well to get some bat on it. Kato Stafford would have thought he almost had a wicket, but Kelly was good enough to get a bit of bat on it, got it down to a vacant fine leg. And yeah, that was a needed boundary for himself and the girls. So well done. We go to 44 now.
Stafford comes in, fullish ball, and looked like a pretty good line too, but not given by Thurgate. Umpires decides it was missing.
Oh, that was a well executed Yorker there from Kato Stafford.
He's got
Thought it would have been pretty close.
certainly a good ability, isn't it? A great asset to have, his ability to hit that Yorker length. We saw it earlier on.
Yeah, especially in these late overs where I think he might bring himself back on. Those Yorkers, yeah, they are the best and hardest ball to get away.
Shame the fielder couldn't stop that, but 4 runs, good shot. Pole just leant back on it and guided it along. But
yeah, rare mistake from the Turtles there in the field. Kill pole with a nice bit of timing there. Flew away, that raced away to the boundary.
I think you're right in saying it's really probably the first mistake we've seen in the field from the Turtles, with the first game being viewed earlier on. It's they've been pretty hot in the field. Plays a big part, of course, in the T20 form, all formats of cricket, of course, but
Alright, so Turtles here, bringing back on Jake Nan here. They want a wicket here. Gone to their leg spinner for a second over.
yeah, Jake took a big wicket in the first game, took Yamamoto Lake's wicket. Can he take Pole or Kelly here?
And a nice start there from Nan. Another good ball, spinning away from the batsman. And he's one of these players that played a lot through these junior years, took a couple years off, and he's back now. And he's looking very strong this year. Well bowled ball going to the stumps, but Kelly picks that away up for 4 runs down the leg side. Beautiful shot, almost like a standing sweep shot he played there. Let's just watch this replay. Yeah, beautifully worked down the fine leg. Look at that, beautiful hands. And yeah, just need a little bit of bat on it. And raced away for 4 runs. So Kelly moves on to 14 runs. So yeah, really handy little partnership here. And this might be our first 50-run partnership we've seen here in the Futures League. So these two off to a great start for the Gorillas.
Yeah, of Kelly's 14 runs, 12 of them have come through his 3 boundaries. Yeah, we just want him perhaps to add to his, a few more singles, keep rotating that strike. Maybe that shot. Just come forward. He's a long way down. The appeal's still continuing as the batsmen come through for 2.
Yeah, he's almost at the other end. They were still appealing. The umpire had a good hard think about it. Not given out.
That wasn't too far away either from Jake, and he's bowling good lines here. I think what saved the batsman the ball earlier was that he was just down the wicket a bit. It was probably 4 or 5 metres down the track, which made it a difficult call for the umpire to give that out. This one, he's just gone onto the back foot, late cut, lovely shot. Another boundary.
Great shot there. Yeah, 2 boundaries off this over. Kelly's just managing to catch up now. He's cashing in, so he took his time early on, but yeah, he's reaping the rewards now. And 2 boundaries this over, looking very good. And the Gorillas move to 59, still no wickets off 8 overs, so in a really strong position
Chance
here.
And just missed. Hard luck, Jake. Another good delivery, and it was just out of reach for him.
Oh, that was a close one. Great effort there from Nan. Diving to his left. Just falls over his head. That brings the end of the 8th over. Yeah, so the Gorillas move to a really strong position here. We're now starting to look at possibly around the 120 mark now, I think, after this good start. Possibly even higher.
Yeah, they've built a great foundation for their team, has Paul and Kelly. Putting almost 60 on the board, 9 overs gone. It's certainly going to create great opportunities for the incoming batsmen just to be more aggressive, more attacking.
It's good to see. So we've got a new player on. Didn't play the first game, but it's good to see him here named in the second game. It is Sandev Waduge. Looks like a nice handy off spinner. Yeah, it started off with 2 good balls.
Yeah.
Gets a nice bit of shape, and he looks like he does give that ball a little bit of spin here. So it'll be good to see him up against the right-hander. He'll look to turn that ball back through the gate, as did Ash did.
Yeah, he just won't want to get too short with Kelly, will he? Because we know Kelly's strengths. Previously, he played a lovely shot over mid-wicket off third gate, so Length important here. It's good length.
Yeah, that's a nice ball there. He'll want to stay there for Kelly. Good ball, but good running.
Change in field here. Through and around is what I do get to the left-hander. Benjamin, you're an off spinner. You much prefer bowling to a left-hander, or it doesn't bother you?
Yeah, I think I do enjoy turning the ball away from the left-hander. So yeah, I think a lot of right arm off spinners do enjoy bowling to the left-handers. And Pole just manages to lap that over the 45 fielder and gets a boundary. So beautiful shot from Pole there. Let's watch this replay here. Yeah, well played there from Pole. Just clips it over that 45 fielder and races away for 4 runs. So he moves to 32, runner ball 32 here. Real good captain's knock here in this second game.
He just seemed to time it so well. He didn't look like he put much effort into it at all, did he? Just used the pace of the ball and good timing.
Yeah. And the Newberry ball, I think it is. Stays nice and hard, but good batting from Pole, and then finish it off with a single. So halfway mark here, 66. Still no wickets down, so a really strong position. What score do you think they're looking at getting now, Garth?
6.6 and over, but as you say, 10 wickets in hand. I think a lot depends on how many wickets they sort of lose from here, but I'd hope they'd be targeting 130, above 130. Really put some pressure on the Turtles to come and chase that down. But you know, if these two bat another 3-4 overs, then you still have the likes of Declan Suzuki to come in. You have Daniel Pankhurst to come in, Timothy Moore. They certainly have more batting in the shed. So I think they can be aggressive, and full toss helps that. Just pulled, and a little disappointed he didn't get more of it or execute the gap he was looking for, but 2 runs to the total.
Caddo Stafford's gone to their main man. Brought back on Ash Thurgate here. Still looking for their first wicket. He makes a bit of room for himself, Pole, and hits that over the bowler's head. He should pick up 2 runs. He does.
Yeah, Pole could be very dangerous here to the Turtles outfit. They'll be dearly love to see the back of him. He's a good, strong, athletic player. And if he's in form, he'll hurt you. So he's the more dangerous threat of the two, although this partnership is just blossoming. As we've mentioned, Kelly's catching up on that rate, his scoring rate. See there, looking to pull that over mid-wicket. Oh, smack it over mid-wicket. Thurgate will be quite happy. Been a bit wider to him, the bowling straight, and this time he's just pulled that behind him. Lovely shot. Helped with the pace of the ball. Just a nice pull, good shot.
Yeah, nice shot there from Kelly. Just helped it on its way. Yeah, picks up another boundary. And this partnership is getting away from them, the Turtles, so they will desperately want a wicket very shortly. They've gone to 75 runs, these two. Great partnership.
Meanwhile, on ground 2, we have the Vipers taking on the Dragons. Vipers currently 64 for 4 wickets down in the 11th over. So could we see the end of the day with all teams having 1 win and 1 loss? It'll be interesting. But at the moment, the Gorillas are on cue for a good total here. Back for a second over, just floats one up inside the offside wide line.
So Waduga in for his second over here. Field chase changes. Kept the slip in. Still looking for that outside edge here.
Long on, there to field that. Probably wanted to try and hit that a bit straighter to Kelly. Brings Pole back onto strike. Waduga looking to take the ball away from him. Doesn't want to get too straight to the batsman. Pole will hurt him over mid-wicket. So this one he just bowled him. Gone. Played all around it at Pole, and he's a bit disappointed, but let's just say the ball was flighted up, got above the eye line, and Pole just plays around it and it takes out middle and off.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good ball from Waduga. Just dipped on him and maybe just misjudged the length of the ball there, Pole. But a much needed wicket there for the Turtles. So just to break up this partnership, I would like to see the back of Nikhil Pole now, but 39 runs, great innings from the Gorillas captain. But now that brings in another danger man, that being Declan Suzuki McComb, I believe, a left-hand strong batsman.
Yeah, good innings from Nikhil Pole, 39 off his 39, so 100 strike rate. Great contribution and foundation for his team to set what we expect to be the highest score of today thus far.
Yeah, I think he did his job brilliantly. Open up the batting, no wickets in the first 11 overs of the game. That's what you want as from your openers, and yeah, did it at runner ball. Well done from their captain, Nikhil. Alright, and now it brings in the new batsman, Suzuki McComb. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes about his innings now. So we've only lost to 1 wicket. 9 overs left. It'll be interesting to see if he takes it up against these spinners and really goes after them.
Given his wides, and they'll run through, so it'll be 2 wides. But pretty good figures here from Waduga. Just the 11 runs coming from his first 10 balls. Bowling to Kelly. He's been there since the start for his 24. Just driven down.
Nice batting.
Long on for, just a single.
Nice batting there. Good field placements in. They brought back in the first slip. Looking to get an early wicket here of Suzuki before he settles in. And a beautiful shot over mid-off. Just slightly pitched up, and Suzuki was good enough to smash that over mid-off's head and for a boundary and 4 runs to get his innings underway. Well played, Suzuki.
Yeah, did enough, didn't he, to clear mid-off. His heart may have been in his mouth for a moment there, but it did clear him and 4 runs as a result. I think Declan will be coming out and playing a game of being quite aggressive. I think he'll be looking to score, try and really push this score up.
Yeah, they're in a very strong position here. 84 off the first 12 overs, so they could be looking for quite a high score here. Looking at 130, possibly even beyond that now. We've got a new bowler here. Didn't see him in the first game either, so Aoto Okajiwa
And
in number 5.
yeah, correct. Didn't play the first game. Another left arm seamer. Certainly a few of them on display, but good start. It wasn't too far. It was a good shot. He'll be looking just to start this line of the ball out, sort of 4th, 5th stump, bringing it in and cramping the batsman, Kelly. Kelly's good enough.
Yeah, another nice left arm action here. Certainly no shortage of left armers, you mentioned.
Be a big wicket here for Okajima to take it. So 4 important balls coming up. Bowling to the captain. It's been rammed. It didn't come off perfectly, but it was good enough to still result in 4 runs, which the goal of Declan Suzuki McComb was to do.
Well played, Suzuki McComb. Certainly not an easy shot, or not one that you might find in the textbook. But that's the modern day batsman there, Suzuki McComb. Great shot, showing all his skills there.
Yeah, at a stage I thought he didn't actually execute it as well as he wanted, but he did. He played exactly for that stroke, and yeah, a nice display or an array of shots. What do we have next from Suzuki McComb? Wow. Beautiful shot. Stand and deliver.
Suzuki McComb on the front foot. Hits that over mid-on for a maximum. Lovely shot. And now his innings is well underway here. 14 runs just off the 4 balls.
Yeah, look, what a shot that was, Benjamin. Shot of the day for me. He just planted his front foot and hit through the ball beautifully, kept his shape, came out of the middle, lovely shot.
Yeah, first maximum for the day on SICG1.
just strays down leg side. Here is Okajima. Much preferring to bowl to Kelly than Suzuki after his statement he's made in his first 5 balls. Kelly, though, has also boundaries to his name. He's made a great contribution to his team here. And here he just plays it past the bowler. Mid-on comes around to save any more runs. So just a 1 taken into the over. And I believe that will be the 100 runs. The 3 figures have been hit. Just a 1 wicket down. Great foundation from the Gorillas. 7 overs to really capitalise. And yeah, we wonder now if they're targeting 140, 150.
Yeah, I think they're going to be looking at that 140, 150 mark now. These two both got their eye in now. Kelly well underway, 29 off 35, and Suzuki McComb's just gone all guns blazing from ball number 1. So they're going to change up the bowling here. Bringing on young right arm leg spin, number 4, Masato Morita. Scoring ball a couple overs in the first game. Plenty of energy in his run-up, I like to see, and he gives the ball a good rip. So that's what you want as a spinner. You want to spin the ball, and he certainly does that.
Yeah, heard a noise, but I thought it might have been an under edge of the batch, but not given. Just dies a little bit in the pitch, the occasional one, through the slower in the pace. Gives it plenty of rip, as you mentioned. Look at the turn there.
Is that a... Let's have a look at this replay again. Morita into bowl. And Kelly looks like he just went for the reverse sweep, but just misses the ball. And the keeper was good enough, quick hands, was able to catch that stumping. So well kept there from Chihaya Arakawa. They're good bowling. Much needed wicket there of Kelly, the in batsman. Now just brings out another batsman, so another little momentum change here, another swift. So that's another wicket they needed. Good bowling from the Turtles. Now that just kind of, might dry up the run rate a little bit with some good bowling. Sneak in a few quick overs, few dot balls. That's what the Turtles will want to do here now that they've got a new batsman in. Stafford puts himself into the short cover region. Marisa gives that a bit of flight on that one. Gimri is good enough. First ball, punishes that over cover for 4 runs. Nice start to his innings. Yeah, good timing. Knew he just had to get a bit of bat over the infield. And this quick outfield here at the Sano International Cricket Ground, that goes for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, just punished, wasn't it? Great introduction to the wicket for your first ball. This one's played with a bit more guile and steered down to short third man for a single. Final ball for Morita coming up. And under pressure here, bowling to Suzuki McComb. His 15's just come off 5 balls. You won't want to be too straight or straight down leg, will Morito. Want to push it across the offside. And just turn around the corner for a single. Suzuki is quick, but they won't take on that ball, and that'll bring the end of the over.
Yeah, score now 105 for the loss of 2 wickets after 14 overs. 106, sorry, after 14 overs. Gorillas still in a very strong position here. Suzuki Macomb can hit the ball a very, very long way. But it looks like they're going to stay with the left arm seamer here for his second over. Keeping on Okajiwa. I have to be careful here because we know Suzuki Macomb, he's got that ramp shot, that's kind of lap sweep shot. He also likes to play down the ground as well. We saw that beautiful 6 a couple overs ago. So where's he going to bowl? Goes down the leg side, catches a bit of the pad for a dot ball. Good start. Oh, and Suzuki Macomb was unlucky there. Or possibly the non-strikers and is a bit more unlucky. Suzuki Macomb advanced down the wicket and absolutely smashed the ball back into his fellow partner. Probably would have been a couple runs, but unfortunately hit Gimri. Looks to be okay, which is yeah, that'll say they'll be happy. Save a couple runs there, possibly. Call the wide.
Yep.
Yeah, so we saw Suzuki Macomb. He feels like he wants to use his feet here. Generate some pace.
Hit with real venom, that shot there.
Hit with
Suzuki Macomb, and yeah, I saw that ball earlier on, wasn't it? That hit his Gimmeyer, unfortunately. He walloped that as well, so quick hands through the ball and a good base. Suzuki Macomb hits the ball hard. This time full, and Gimmeyer pulls it for 4 runs. Great.
Oh, wow. Watch this replay here. That almost looked like he hit a one-handed shot here. The bat, one hand just coming off the bat. And possibly, did that sail all the way for 6 runs? Scar?
Yeah, and as you say, the bat handle, the hand came off the bat halfway through the shot. 6 runs and cleared it relatively easy. What a shot.
Beautiful. Well done. Gimri's just playing this innings very well here. He flies to 11 off just 3 balls. Yeah, just gets outside off there again, Okijima. They look like they're really targeting the left arm pace bowler. Yeah, just a few little mistakes, but good batting.
It looks like with Gimway, he certainly loves the onside field. Okajima just want to keep that ball up full and out sort of 5th, 6th stump line perhaps. Declan Suzuki looks like he'd be enjoy to be back on strike. They can get him to face as many balls possible. Although, as I say, look at Gimai's stats, 11 off 4. It's been a punishing couple of overs for the Turtles. These two are going at a great rate. They're certainly heading towards 150 of what we previously thought was going to be 130, 120.
Yes, I think they're in a very, very strong position here. Already moved to 116, 5 overs left. They'll be looking to get possibly 30, 40 more runs. Yeah, they're looking at that 150 mark now, so great batting from the Gorillas.
Think there's been any change in the wicket, Benjamin, on how it's playing compared to this morning's games, you think?
I think possibly just the Sano sun here has just maybe dried out any moisture that was in the wicket earlier on. Yeah, the ball looks like it might just be coming off the wicket a little bit faster and coming onto the bat a little bit nicer now. So yeah, we're seeing plenty of runs off the bat. Still is that spin in the wicket. Yeah, so still got Ash. Still has some overs left. Also with Jake as well. So it'll be interesting to see if Kazuma brings back on those spinners. But here's that man you talked about earlier, Garth. We're seeing Montgomery Hines, another left-arm young bowler, in for his spell in the second game. Bowled very well in the first one. Oh, and he's looking like he wanted to ramp that over the third man region, but somehow managed to get that through the leg side or fine leg area. He did well to get bat on it, and I think they come back for 2, so good running. And yeah, that just brings about a little change in the field now, so they're trying to cut off that shot that we've seen he can play very well with a 45 man in place now. Hines coming in. Beautifully bowled ball. Oh, that Yorker.
Yeah, lovely delivery, wasn't it, Benjamin? He's bowled well, as we said earlier in the earlier game, and just from his 3 deliveries here, another lovely action.
Beautiful ball in the block hole. Not much Suzuki could do with that ball. Gimri there did well, just gave himself a bit of room, saw the gap there at that third man region, worked it way down there for 2 runs. So yeah, he's playing his role brilliantly here, Gimri. Just rotating the strike, picking up that boundary when he gets that loose ball. Oh, but a good follow-up ball from Hines there, just going across the right-hand batsman. Well bowled.
And yeah, just given why the ball ended up probably over middle stump, but it started quite wide and adjudicated to be wide by the umpire. 2 good umpires here at the tournament for Japan. A lot of experience. And Chris Thurgate, of course, father of the two talented cricketers, Marcus and Ash. Ash we've seen in action this morning. It's a good ball again from Hins, and yeah.
Yeah, just with that swing he's got, probably just pitching down the leg side there. Bad over from Hines. 6 coming off his first one.
Yeah, important last 4 overs here, both teams, especially the Turtles. They don't want to be chasing 160, 150. If they can really band together and try and limit the damage, try and keep the score somewhere high 140s, perhaps low 150s. It's important that they finish well. They do have the ability to chase that down, but it's not going to be easy. Gorillas are certainly in a perfect position. 124 for 2. 4 overs remain. Expect to see some fireworks as Morita bowls his second over of his spell.
Yeah, I think both of these batsmen are going to... 4 overs left now. Still 8 wickets in the shed. I think they're going to go after these next few. I think they have to. Yeah, Suzuki loves to play through that kind of mid-on to square leg region. So does Gimri. Nice shot.
Yeah, I was just trying to look up some...
Yeah,
sorry, Benjamin, some history on Gimri, but I can't find any in terms of the Japanese app of whether he's played matches in Japan or not, but he's certainly looked like a skilled batter.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a good eye as well, and he's got all the shots, so it'd be a hard batsman to bowl to.
Yeah, Morita wanting, bowling a purposeful line out sort of 6th stump. Keeping it away from the hitting arc of Suzuki. That one's a bit straighter. And unfortunately, it's been given as a wide. So 2 wides, more runs to the total. Gorillas heading towards the 150 mark. Can they make it?
Yeah, there's that shot again there from Gimri. Just anything on his pads, he's able to just kind of get his hands through the ball there, and he works it to that vacant mid-wicket region. He's just rotating the strike well, and 15 off 10. Good batting. I think these two batsmen are complementing each other well here. Both good at rotating the strike. Lots of singles, and they can both hit the boundary when they need to. Oh, but a good ball there from Morita. Close out his second over at the end of the 16th.
Yeah, it's a good last up ball. All right. So 3 overs remain here on the ground number 1, International Sano ground. Looks to be Ash Thurgate with the ball in hand.
I reckon they're going to go and try and push for that 160 mark here. I think with 8 wickets in hand, still got Daniel to bat as well. These two are in now. I think they can get that score around that 160 mark with some good batting.
Another good matchup here, both members of the national squad. Good contest. Suzuki will be looking to hit him over mid-wicket. And Thurgate will just want to keep Suzuki McComb quiet on the offside. Turned down from his father as Ash, Thurgate. But yeah, the reverse sweep came out. And, luckily got some bat on it.
I think it's going to have to be pretty salmon for Chris Thurgate to give one out against that bowling.
Seems harsh, doesn't it? But it's a good contest, and can Ash get a breakthrough for the Turtles? Shot. Just used his feet beautifully.
Wow.
Gilmire stepping out across and just driving that through or over. I want to see how aerial it is. Here's the replay. Yeah, no, he's hit it through and over, I guess. Cover region. Lovely 4 runs. And much appreciated by the spectators.
And that was just a beautiful shot. No premeditating in there. Just advanced, saw the ball, and yeah, just a classic cricket shot over cover. Beautifully played from Gimre.
And they're just a drop and run. Good cricket. And appreciated by his partner and Suzuki McComb.
Yeah, he seems like he's got a good cricket brain on his shoulders as well there. Gimre following up the boundary. He's able to rotate the strike. So I'm very impressed with his batting.
Just with the arm going through quicker. Signalled wide. Thurgate. This time Suzuki goes to pull, and just wonder if he got some bat or glove on that. We'll wait for the umpire's decision. The 2 runs will be the result, and it was off the bat or glove. One 40 for 2. 2 overs remaining. Decision time here for captains. Kato Stafford as to who he finishes with. Looks like it's Jake.
Yeah, another good over there from the Gorillas. 10 runs coming off that over, and they'll look to do that again for these final 2 to push that score to 160. I think that's what they'll be targeting now.
Yeah, thank you.
But if the Turtles are able to get these 2 wickets, I think it can really keep that score under that, even possibly 150 mark.
Yeah, Nikhil Pole winning the toss and electing to bat would be quite happy with the score of 150 plus. So we'll find out with the remaining 11 balls. First ball results in a single. This is, of course, Jake Kusuda Nan, who's bowling. Recently came over from Australia as well. His sister doing excellent work for Japan Cricket Association and building and developing the game for women and girls in Japan. Comes down the wicket, Suzuki looks to try and hit out into the mid-wicket. Gets a bit thickish and it's out to deep square for just the 1 run. Brings Gimmeyer back on strike. Both of them going over 120 odd with the strike rate. It's been a great partnership for the Gorillas. This one hit straight, long and over for 6 runs. Lovely shot. Using his feet just to skip down the wicket and hit straight, held the pose. Good base to hit from. Lovely shot.
Wow. That was a beautiful shot. Full face of the bat, straight over. Hit the scoreboard.
Another shot.
Yeah, sight screen. And then follows it up with another boundary. This time over cover. Gimri is on fire here. A beautiful shot.
Yeah, need to find out the history of this player because he certainly impressed us, hasn't he, Benjamin?
Yeah, he's just playing nothing, no hacking either, just good cricket shots. And he's got shots all around the ground as well. We've seen it straight over the bowler's head, through the covers. He's talent to watch, I think.
Yeah, he's almost batting at 200, the strike rate, about over 180. He's certainly impressed, and what a great partnership this has been for the Gorillas. They will be very confident going into the shed, and they still have an over to add to the total.
Yeah, what another great over. So 15 off the 18th over, so brings us to the final over for the Gorillas innings. And the captain, Zuma Stafford, has said, I've seen enough. I want to finish it off. Brought himself back on. Try and keep that score under the 160. That'll be Cato Stafford's aim here. But obviously these two are batting brilliantly. Suzuki McComb on strike here. Face the final over.
It's taking the pace off that, but Suzuki McComb good enough to realise and plays him out. Deep wicket, mid-wicket for a single. He's impressed us, hasn't he, Benjamin Kazimaz, Kato Stafford, not just his bowling and decision making, but his captaincy. He's
I think he's rotated his bowlers really well. He set the right fields. Yeah, nice, calm kind of sense of captaincy, I feel, with Cato Stafford.
Gilmore, what's he going to do here? 33 off 18, final over. Advances down the wicket and just in the in play straight to a good ball. Four balls remaining. Both batters looking to be aggressive. Kato Stafford, he'll be wanting to go back to his asset of those in-swinging Yorkers. This one he's gone short and it's just picked up and dealt to by Suzuki McComb. Great shot. And it's gone all the way, 6 runs.
Beautiful shot from Suzuki. Not that short from Cato Stafford, but Suzuki, we know he loves it there around that hip region and just helped that along its way. Good batting from Declan. And yeah, another maximum, so 6 runs to the total. That takes them to 163 now. All of a sudden, we could even get to 170, the Gorillas.
Yeah, what a shot. And lucky they've got the fence there to stop that ball. Otherwise, it would have ended up on the road. What's he going to do here, Kato Stafford? And just takes the pace off it about a good sort of Yorkerish length and well bowled under pressure.
Good change of pace there from Stafford. Single. He won't be. He'll be happy with that. Nothing wrong with that. 2 balls remaining. Gimri. He likes to play straight down the ground. So I think Caddo Stafford possibly looking for that Yorker. He'll look to get him back down the ground again. Let's see what he does.
Takes the pace off it again, and a bit of a fake from Gilmine that he was going to step out onto the onside, but in the end results in just the the bye. Game's being played here.
Last over for the innings here.
Batsman will come back for 2, and that means, the innings here for the Gorillas. A great innings, really, in terms of having won the toss and elected to bat. We thought past score is probably around 130, 120, 130, but the Gorillas have gone well above that. 167 for 2. Only the 2 wickets falling. I'll leave final comments to my co-commentator Benjamin, but we'll be back with you in around 9 minutes. But Benjamin, final thoughts?
Yeah, can't fault the Gorillas batting there. Nikhil Paul electing to bat, and yeah, he would have been happy with all 4 batsmen getting starts. Nikhil 39 off 39, Hugo Kelly 29 off 38, Declan Suzuki 35 off 24, and yeah, the real standout for me, and I think for you as well, Garth, is Akash Gimri 34 off 20 balls. Finish off that innings brilliantly. So that brings the total to 167. And the Turtles are going to have to bat well here in the second innings if they want to chase that down. We look forward to having you back here in about 10 minutes' time.
So, welcome back to the Sano International Cricket Ground. Fixture between the Turtles and the Gorillas. Gorillas having set the first innings score of 167. Should be a challenging chase for Turtles. They are capable of doing it, but they need a good start from the top. Need a good foundation, as were Gorillas provided with a good foundation. Looks to me like Rizwan Khan with the ball in hand, the opening over. Bowling from the mountain end here at Sano. Second innings begins. Shortish ball. That was Thurgate just wanting to help that around the corner. Plug it out behind square for a single, but it doesn't travel anywhere. One slip in. Clobbered out to deep mid wicket. Wicket quite squarish, and but did the work there just for the single. I want to start well, the Turtles, in this chase. Very important that they don't lose too many wickets through the power play. Ideally just one, perhaps two, ideally none at all. These two key to their batting hopes or chances on chasing down a pretty good total. Fadki didn't have a great first game in terms of the runs scored. We're looking to change that in this game.
Yeah, it's been I'm interested with this bowling from Khan here. He looks like he's got a nice bit of height in his action and good pace as well. So yeah, he looks like good quality opening bowler.
Oh, almost out. Almost a wicket in the first over here. The shy just probably been 10, 20 centimetres away from taking out the stumps. As you say, good, nice, tall action. Releases the ball at the top of his arc, doesn't he, Khan?
And yeah, Ash there showing his intent there, looking to run hard. Good batting from Thurgate.
Shot. Hasn't quite found the gap, but gets through for two comfortably.
Yeah, and Ash Thurgate there showing his intent. He looks like he wants to go after this bowl and after some runs early on in this power play overs. They know they have to get off to a good start, as you mentioned. Chasing quite a big total. Another beautiful shot down the ground from Ash Thurgate. Beats the mid-on fielder out of the middle of the bat, rockets away for 4 runs. Good batting, Thurgate.
Yeah, wonderful shot, wasn't it, here on the replay? He just plants the front foot and hits through the ball. Lovely shot. So kind of, I imagine the Turtles and chasing this high score, as you said, Benjamin, is about a good start and being aggressive, perhaps in the first 6 overs especially. I think that'll sort of suit the mindset of Thurgate and how he plays. He'd much rather be attacking the ball than defending the ball, and the longest he stays out there, the more dangerous it will be for the Gorillas. His partner, Fadki, he didn't have a great first game. He was out without scoring. But he'll be looking to make a better contribution here. Important for his team.
Yes, DJ Padkey, he's a very handy right-hand opening batsman. So it'll be good to see him get some runs here in this second game. Starts off with a nice back foot defensive shot back down the pitch. This is young Tim Moore coming on from the school end. Quite a young, I believe he's around the 16, 17-year-old age. Yeah, nice action, smooth, and a bit of shape there as well. So good signs for him and his bowling.
Just great to see a right arm seamer out there after all these lefties.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a nice fluid action, isn't it, from Timothy Moore?
Let's see if Ash Thurgate here is going to go after Tim as well. We saw his strong intentions from the first over. Let's see if he continues that here in the second.
Will it go all the way? No. Couple of bounces prior to the boundary line. 4 runs though. Nice shot from Thurgate.
And there we go. As we watch another replay, what a beautiful shot. Just kind of, plants that front foot again. Gives himself room to swing those arms through. And he smacks that over mid-on's head for 4 runs.
Another nice shot. He's very strong, isn't he, on the onside is Ash Thurgate.
Yeah, that bottom hand coming through nicely there.
Just heard a lot of applause on ground 2, but looking across it looks like it was Lachlan Lake. Just had a big 6. Ground 2. He's in the chase for his team to chase down 130 against the Vipers. Back here, Timothy Moore gets one to go through. No appeal from the bowler. Keeper was interested.
Going down the leg side there does Tim Moore. Hadke here, we just want to, after not scoring too many in the first game, he'll look to just settle himself in, maybe knock the ball around for the first few overs, get his eye in, just as he does there. Oh, but what a beautiful shot through the cover and point. Beautiful placement and timing, and that races away for 4. Maybe just the shot he needed to get his innings underway. We watch this beautiful shot on replay here. Nice hands. Great placement. Off to a good start here, the Turtles in this chase. 19 for no loss, much the same as the Gorillas did. You know that the Gorillas didn't lose a wicket till the 11th over of their innings. So I know if the Turtles can do something similar to that, it'll make this run chase very interesting. Going to bring on some spin, some right arm off spin. Now we've got Hugo Kelly, number 9, on to bowl the 3rd over. Yeah, nice little change up. We saw Ash Thurgate look strong against the opening quicks. So yeah, just a bit of change of pace might slow the momentum down, get Ash thinking about something different. And we know this wicket's been spinning all day, so good contest here. Little short one there from Kelly. Thurgate just works that to the deep mid-wicket fielder for a single. Padkey back on strike here. Nice shot there from Padkey, hitting those sweepers. That's what you want to do to these spinners early on. Get yourself off strike. Nice batting. Alright, I'm looking forward to this battle here. Thurgate v Kelly here. Thurgate's going hard from ball one. Oh, and he swings at that. Just misses the ball. We're just going down the leg side there from Kelly. Well, that's a good result. Dot ball for the Gorillas. Oh, and he smacks that right back at the bowler with some pace and venom. And Kelly just wasn't quick enough to take that one, but there's his intentions, Sergey. He's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time. Another good shot from Padkey there, just hitting the sweepers. Good batting. Get Thurgate on strike. He's the man going after these bowlers. Oh, and a nice little change up there from Kelly. Give that one a bit more air. Got under it in the block hole. Good finish to the over. Only 3 coming off it. Score moves to 22 for no wickets down after 3 overs. Looks like young Timmy is going to come on for his second over. He's getting some good shape in his first over. Nice big away swingers. Yes, and good running there from Thurgate. Nice early loud call. That's what you want. Able to get back on strike. Oh, and Ash skips down the wicket with a big hard slash at it. Doesn't manage to get any bat on it, but it was called a wide. Yeah, so Ash Thurgate here trying to make the most of this power play with only 2 out, 2 allowed outside the inner ring. So you got third man out. He likes to play through that mid-wicket region. Oh, but he can show that he can play it through the offside as well. Beats the mid-off fielder. What a lovely shot from Thurgate here. We watch this replay. Just almost extends his hands through the ball. Great timing. And he knows he doesn't have to run after hitting that ball. Great shot there from Ash Thurgate. 29 for none of 3.3 overs. Nice start for the Turtles in this run chase, chasing 168. Oh, what a lovely shot from Adichie Padkey through that point region. A little bit full there from Moore, but Adichie was up to the task, and what a lovely kind of square cover drive there. Beat those two fielders there, but he still managed to beat those two in the gap and raced away for 4 runs. Good batting. Ash Thurgate smacks that over the bowler's head for 4 more runs. What a beautiful shot. He's looking on fire in this second game here today. What a classy looking shot. That was 4 runs back past the bowler's head. And yeah, this is just the start the Turtles were after. 38 for none off just 4 overs, almost going at 10 runs and over.
Yeah, superb start. Superb start for the Turtles, isn't it, Benjamin?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's just the start they wanted. No wickets down and 38 runs. So yeah, good start. 2 more overs left in this power play. So 2 dangerous overs. See what the Turtles can do. Kelly had a nice, good start for his first over. Only 3 runs coming off it.
Another big shot here from Thurgate. It's another 6 to his name, and yeah, he's playing an important role here, getting his team off to a great start.
He is on fire in this second game, Ashton. 29 off just 14 deliveries.
And it's good to see him using a different gear there as well, going from 6 down to a first gear. Just mindful of the context of the game. Big total to chase down. I dearly love him to bat 12 overs. Hence to his power and ability to find runs and pick gaps. Great shot. Ash Thurgate, as you said, Benjamin, he's on fire.
There he goes again, this time over cover. That's incredible power he's showing there. Almost off the front foot. But gets it over that wide kind of mid-off cover area for 6 runs. He's seen them like beach balls. And maybe just a slight bit of misfielding there from the mid-wicket fielder, and they managed to get that one through for a single there. Good follow-up ball from Kelly there. No runs, back down to mid-off. the end of the fifth over, so 52 for no wickets still. Much the same start as the Gorillas did. The opening pair getting off to a flying start, bringing up the 50-run partnership and off quick time as well. So that brings a change. Nikhil Pol's bringing on his strike bowler here, Declan Suzuki McComb, another right-arm seamer. Bowls with good pace. Yeah, looking to get a wicket here in this final power play over if they can. But Thurgate looks like he's going to continue try and take it to these bowlers. Only 2 out.
He gets a lot of wickets for Japan, does Declan Suzuki McComb. Usually comes in through the middle overs to bowl for the national side. But he often bowls a good tight line, cramping batsman and not giving them much room. He's accurate in his ability and skill to do so, which creates pressure.
Yeah, good start. Straight on the money there is Suzuki McComb.
It's a brilliant little contest here, you know, a senior member of the national squad against an under-19 representative. It's a good challenge for the young batsman.
Yeah, I think that's what this competition is great for. It's giving these younger guys a little chance, a little glimpse into some high-level cricket against some good quality opposition, and sometimes playing with some good teammates as well, experienced teammates. Yeah, and it's only going to improve the whole system of Japan cricket here. It's a great competition.
Yeah, I believe, as you say, there's a lot of cricket upcoming, Benjamin, and as you say, the JPL, the Premier League next weekend. But I know before this game, I think there was a sort of a inter-squad game, under-19s level, 2 teams taking on one another. I believe next week there's also a Japan A inter-squad game going on. So it's good to see, as you say, those up-and-coming players and developing players take on the best that are already in the national squad.
Yeah, the good ball there. Right shoot there. So, good bowling. Start off 4 good deliveries, all in that kind of top of off.
Bit of a change-up ball here from Suzuki McComb. It just goes a wire a little. Wide given, but otherwise a good over. No major damage being done off it. Be interesting to see how Thurgate approaches this ball. 2 balls remaining in the over, but the last of the power play overs. So gaps if you want to be brave and go over the top.
Good running there from these 2. Padkey there coming back for the second. And that's also going to be an important part in this run chase. They're going to have to run hard, run well, possibly take on a few risks that maybe they might not always take. They are up against quite a good score. 168 is their target. Going to need more of that good running. Yeah, a nice little tidy finish there for Suzuki McComb to end his first over. None for 5 off it. Score is 58 for none off the 6 overs. Power play finished. Going at just under 10 and over, so just what the Turtles would have been after in in this power play. Now the captain, Nikhil Pol, going to bring himself on with those nice flashy orange shoes. I'm looking forward to this, seeing him bowl here. Big, tall, young fella. Another right arm quick. Yeah, hits that length really well.
Yeah, just looking through some of the stats of looking at Fadke's stats. He's scored a 79, an international 79 before against Hong Kong. He also scored an important 42 against Indonesia last year, which got them over the line to win that game. So he's produced on the world stage, this Fadke. Can he do so here for his Turtles team? This is a great partnership. Can it develop into a winning one?
Nice start here for Nikhil Pol with his first 2 balls. I think he's going to have to try and be the man to break this partnership here. It's what the Gorillas need. They need a wicket, break up this partnership, bring in a new batsman. It's like the Gorillas did so well there. Openers got to almost the 11th, 12th over without no wickets, and then that showed at the end they were able to capitalise and cash in on some late runs. Gorillas want a couple wickets here if they can.
Will there be a chance here taken? Yes, not quite enough on it from Ash Thurgate as he loses his wicket here. A big play in the game and safely taken out there, probably 3-4 metres inside the boundary rope. Probably just got it a bit too aerial in terms of projection. Went quite high arc, but a good catch taken. And the first of the wickets falls for the Turtles.
Yeah, just what the captain would have wanted. Brought himself on, put himself under that pressure, be the man to do it, and he did it. He took the wicket, the big wicket of Ash Thurgate there. So just changed the momentum of the game here. Yeah, nice start for Nikhil.
Will bring the captain, I believe, Kato Stafford to the wicket. So the last game he scored a bulk of their runs.
Yeah, I think this is another danger man. One good batsman goes out, another one comes back in. Kato Stafford got 30 odd runs in the first game, so he's seen them well. The big wicket.
Yeah, it was Kato Stafford and Tom O'Rea, wasn't it, in terms of the first game, getting runs on the board for the team and the win.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, so I think a fair few chunk of these runs will have to come from Kato Stafford's bat here. Nonetheless, Padkey is doing really well here at the other end, and there's still plenty of batsmen to come.
Half interested in a second, but wasn't really ever on. The standard of fielding, as we've talked about earlier, is high here in Japan. They often come from a background of doing, I imagine, numerous baseball or skilled drills in terms of fielding and throwing. I actually went past a game not far from where I live, Benjamin, and I was watching softball, girls softball, and I was amazed at the strength of the arm, their throwing ability. Really quite impressive.
Yeah, wow, yeah. I know baseball, they take good pride in their throwing. And I know a lot of these cricket teams in Brisbane, especially where I'm from, they tend to hire these baseball kind of fielding coaches, bring them into cricket, kind of teach them almost the basics of throwing and the techniques. And yeah, there's certainly an art to good fielding.
Right, that's interesting. Yeah, but it makes sense, right? The transfer of skills from sport to sport, and yeah, baseballing, throwing has always been incredibly strong, fast. Why not learn from it? And Suzuki McComb with his wispy action against Vodkaz. 17, he's going to run the ball. Oh, quick run taken. Cheeky, very cheeky. Short extra cover was, he hit it. He didn't exactly hit it softly. It travelled to the fielder quite quickly. He picked up, and if he had hit, I guess he only had 1 or 2 stumps to aim at, though, Benjamin.
Yeah, it's a tough angle, that one there from cover. These Turtles, they're putting the pressure on these Gorilla fielders, and we know how Cato Stafford loves to start off his innings just by knocking the ball around, and he loves to run. He loves to look for those quick singles, so the Gorillas need to be ready.
Good call there from the captain to turn down the second run. It's good fielding. And as we've been talking about, good arm from the fielder. Gorillas just looking to build some pressure here through dots and ones. Trying to gain a bit of momentum back into this game.
Little mix-up, keeper throws it. Ooh, a direct hit would have been pretty close, I think. But again, there's that running from these two, putting the pressure right onto these Gorilla fielders. Good running.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the game right now is quite evenly poised here. It's in the balance. It could go any way at the moment. 7 overs in. Turtles have got a good amount of runs on the board. Only the 1 wicket. Yeah, T20 cricket, anything can change, and it can change very quickly here. So.
But you're dead on, Benjamin. I think both teams realise it's very even at this stage, and just one play can turn that momentum into your favour. It's important. Every ball is important, but as you're saying, it's good to see the pressure the Turtles are putting on the field by sneaking, cheating, stealing singles and twos. We often see T20 teams doing that in desperation towards the end of a game. Well, why can't it happen midway through a game? You've got to put pressure on the field. Fielders will make mistakes if you pressure them as well by stealing runs.
Another single there to the point fielder. Hadke just doing his job here, rotating the strike, going at just about 100 strike rate. But yeah, both captains, I think, have realised the importance of these next few overs. So both bringing on Nikhil Pal, bringing on his main, one of his main bowlers, Suzuki McComb, on, searching for that wicket.
It's a good thing about this format, Benjamin, isn't it? In that the 4 teams and four captains are assigned. It's a real display of how they see the game and captain the game. Certainly good practice should they go into higher honours, or it's a good skill to have, how to captain a game and foresee what could happen and work to your bowling plans. The more these players get to know one another, the stronger the teams will be. And certainly I know the tours to Australia last year for the under-19s and to Malaysia, they certainly bonded, and it felt like each game they improved as a team, did the Japan team.
Yeah, I think that's a real good sign, and yeah, where they're going now and where they might be in 5 years' time, I think is going to be a big improvement here for Japan cricket. As one of the captain comes in for his second over. Great start off his first over, picking up the big wicket, and then going for 2 runs as well. So another very important over here. And I like seeing the captain kind of putting the pressure on himself, giving himself some of the responsibility. It's good to see.
Yeah, just talking about the tours, the under-19s actually went to Darwin, Australia, Malaysia, and the UAE. Forgot the UAE, where they took on the premium nations of Asian cricket. So amazing steps in terms of progress for the under-19 program, and we're seeing a lot of them on display here at the moment.
So I just believe I found out. So the Japan under-19 side, they'll have their World Cup qualifiers early next year, and that'll be up against Fiji, Vanuatu, and possibly Papua New Guinea, or the final third team is yet to be decided. But the winner of this competition then qualifies for the World Cup. So yeah, that'll be exciting. That's all happening here in Sano.
Shot and another single there. Yeah, that's amazing news, isn't it, Benjamin, in terms of developing the game and seeing international cricket on the home shore or the home ground will be amazing for those players. And there'll be a lot of competition and a lot of training and a lot of hard decisions being made by coaches and managers as to what that final squad looks like. But it's just great to see Japan on that. What I had hoped they'd be able to qualify. I guess Papua New Guinea's been the main rival in years gone by. Taken, caught, gone.
Oh, and the big wicket there of Padkey, I believe. Nikhil Pal gets his second scalp for the innings. The nice catch there at short cover. Well bowled. Not bad shot, but yeah, just couldn't find the placement there. Managed to hit out there one fielder in the ring there on the offside. The short cover. And that brings the score to 70 for 2 now off 8 overs. Game still very evenly poised. Could go any way. Haddo Stafford, captain, still out there.
Yeah, comfortable catch taken. Hugo Kelly, I believe, nabbed that one. I can see this going down to the final over. Let's hope. It's a good game. It's quite evenly poised. The batters that the Turtles have to bring in, they still have a lot of talent, a lot of capable players. This one being Tomo Rea. We saw him in the first innings. Can't remember the score he finished on, Benjamin, but he made a great contribution and partnership.
Yeah, these two batted very well together, so I'll look to do the same here for this game. Yeah, nice line and length there from Nikhil Pole. He's being the standout bowler for this second innings. Only 5 runs coming off it. And yeah, looks like some good captaincy here. Spreading out his field, possibly trying to drive Cato Stafford off the strike here. With some good captaincy, good to see him thinking about the game as well. Just like that, looks like they pick up the single. Maybe not the worst result, maybe the result they were looking for in the kill pole. The single there keeps the new batsman on strike. So well bowled, good 2 overs from himself there. 2 for 6 off his 2 overs. So and could swing any way here at the moment. Going to have a change from the school end here. This is number 6 Juto Ball going on the bowl.
And just having a look at some statistics, Benjamin. Nikhil Pole, as I say, he's been the under-19s MVP player for the past 2 seasons, playing for his cricket for Tokyo Falcons. Tomo Rea was the best batsman last year, who plays for the Lions. So, yeah, both on display here. Players that have made strong contributions for their teams during the season. I think the under-19s league probably has 10 to 12 games before the finals. Juto Ball, yeah, a new player to my eyes. Let's see how he goes.
And his figures from the first game, Garth, he had figures of 4 overs, 3 for 14. So, yeah, he's clearly been the standout bowler in that first game. So I'm intrigued to see how he goes here for this one.
Punished, and all the way for a maximum shot from Cato Stafford. He would have enjoyed this one. We just watched the Futures League replay. It's just good to see a bit of loop given, but using his feet did Kazuma to come down and just punish that for a good shot. 6 runs. This time he just goes onto the back foot, puts it into the same area but safely along the ground for a single. It's good cricket from him. 6 and then a single. Brings Tomo Rea onto strike.
Judo Ball, he looks to give the ball a bit of flight, gets the air under it, but he does look like he does turn the ball a lot. Ball there. So good little finish there to the over. His figures are none for 9 off his first over.
Yeah, just looking at some of his stats off the Japan Cricket app, he looks like he plays his cricket for the Lions under-19s. He's played 19 matches for them. We've taken 26 wickets, so he's a bowling threat, bowling his leggies. Looks like, is this Hugo Kelly back with the ball in hand?
Yes.
80 for 2, 10 overs gone. The target 168.
So just about right on with the run rate. Obviously, Ash got them off to a flyer here in the first few overs. I'll look to do that again. They'll need a couple big overs as did Ash did here in the middle towards the end. There we go. Kelly's a good little off spinner though.
Yeah, this is a key partnership, really, isn't it, for the Turtles in terms of the context of the game, the runs needed from this point. They really need a good partnership here. Probably Chihaya would be next to. Sorry, just looking at who probably will come in next for the Turtles. Probably Chihaya Arakawa.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Coming in next. He's the keeper batsman. Oh, and what a beautiful shot there from Caddo Stafford. Slightly pitched up, but he just swings his arms through the line of the ball and over that kind of cover mid-off region for 4 runs. Beautiful shot there from Caddo Stafford.
Yeah, lovely to watch, wasn't it? Another...
Yes, easy on the eye, he is.
Yeah. Another nomination for shot of the day. Well played. Kelly looking to come back at him. This time just reverse sweep. Nudges it. Quite fine. Easy enough for a single. And yeah, seems to be part of his game. Boundary and a single.
Yeah, he's a hard batsman to bowl to there. He's got the classic cricket shots down the ground, and then he can play those kind of lap sweeps, reverse sweeps as well. So hard to also set fields to, Caddo Stafford.
Oh, turn and therefore took the inside of the bat and spilled out onto the onside. I wonder if there is a bit of an opportunity, but gets away safely. The noise you can hear in the background, of course, is the bell here at the former high school, Tanuma High School it was known as, before being closed down and turned into a cricket ground.
Right, and judo ball on for his second over. Look, we still got Declan Suzuki's got 2 overs left. As Caddo Stafford just plays a nice shot down the ground.
Oh, well fielded.
Oh, but a good drive. Yeah, saved a couple runs there. Could be 2 vital runs when it comes down to those final few overs. So good fielding there from the Gorillas. Yeah, so Declan Suzuki still has 2 overs. Nikhil still has 2 overs. And Tim Moore.
Chance. Has he hit it well enough? He has. Oh, he threaded the gap beautifully. Just noticing the ball before that was well fielded on the boundary, I think was Declan Suzuki, who's put himself out at long on, just in a position to hopefully catch Kato Stafford, but he threads long on and deep mid-wicket for a lovely 4 runs. Yeah, I think in terms of this game and knowing the strengths of the opposition batsman, Benjamin, it's important you have key fielders and key places. And I know certainly Declan Suzuki McComb's taken some amazing catches for Japan. He's got himself in a key position there for Kato Stafford's shots out onto the mid-wicket, long on region.
Yeah, that you're right. That is a important part of the captain's job as well, is knowing your fielders, knowing where they field best, and yeah, putting your best fielders in those kind of hotspot regions where they think the ball's going to go to. good batting there from Stafford. Knocks that around for a single. Rotates to strike. Alright, and that comes to the end of the 12th over. Turtles move to 95 for 2, so they're on track here. Chase this target down, but still a long way to go. These two are some of the best batsmen the Turtles have, but still some more batting to come as well.
You're in a
game could swing any way here.
Yeah, it's an evenly balanced game at the moment, isn't it? Just looking across the field, ground 2, Vipers making 130 for 9. Currently, the Dragons are 102 for 2, chasing that. Only 14 overs gone, so they are well positioned. The Dragons, thanks to a 50 being made by Lachlan Yamamoto Lake. He's 50 not out. And he recently lost his partner, Niha Palmer, who made 24. Shot, short, and just pulled, perhaps hooked for 6 runs. Lovely shot.
Yeah, Chowdhury just losing his line and length there for his first ball, but Cato Stafford, he's in good nick. He's not going to miss out on that one, and he pulls it down past fine leg for a maximum of 6 runs. So great batting here. He moves to 24 off 16, just the innings he would have wanted here in these middle overs. Yeah, he just plays some nice cricket shots, doesn't he? Now this one just going down the ground. After hitting a boundary, he does always like to just keep those runs going, keep the strike ticking over. Doing it very well.
Yeah, just looking at scores from this morning's 2 rounds of around 95 and 115. It's great to see these scores are round 2. Perhaps the wicket behaving a bit better, dried out a little. No, as Benjamin said, no moisture left in it. Good to see some bounce too in the wicket earlier on this morning. They seemed a lot of the balls kept a bit low, but
yeah, with that wicket just starting to behave a little bit better, coming onto the bat a little bit nicer. If these Gorillas can maybe take their fingers down the side of the ball, possibly just take the pace off it, could challenge these batsmen here.
Yeah, you were saying earlier also, Benjamin, around the ball, the Newbury ball, and difference to a Kookaburra or a Dukes, and that it does remain keep its hardness. Hardness remains edged, and will it make it to the boundary for 4?
Oh,
stayed in. Does well with the feet. They may check that, but saves the boundary 4.
Possibly, yeah. We said that baseball's coming into the fielding. We've also seen the football come into the fielding of the Gorillas there as well. So well done there down on the boundary. Saved 2 runs. Oh,
yeah,
possibly just went to the wrong end there, Chowdhury. That's okay though. They sneak in for a single. That ends that over. Another good one for the Turtles. 11 coming off it.
Yeah, heading towards a good finish here on the ground number 1 here at Sano Cricket Ground. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. It's the second round of the Futures League. Games tomorrow, of course. There'll be round 3, and in the afternoon will be the finals and playoff for 3rd and 4th. At the way the game is going, if the Gorillas get up and win this, you could see all 4 teams finish the day with 1 win and 1 loss. So it really keeps the competition open for round 3, which starts tomorrow 10:30 local time.
Just beats the fine leg fielder there for another 4 runs. Well done, Cato Stafford. Just kind of clips that, helps it along its way. Yeah, it beats that fine leg fielder who was quite square.
Yeah, clipped off the pads, and this time football skills don't transfer well, and 4 runs are the result. He's going along nicely, isn't he, Kazuma? A real pain for the Gorillas outfit. They would dearly love his wicket. And that was the opportunity. Got high off the shoulder of the bat, didn't it? Just spilled over the fielder.
Yeah, that one kind of just kicked or spits off the wicket here with a bit of bounce from the pace of Khan. Just gets the kind of top edge and it flies away. Unlucky for the bowler there. Cricket can sometimes be a harsh game. Good ball, probably beat him. Yeah, runs away for 4. 2 boundaries to start the over. This one just going down the leg side. So pressure here from Cato Stafford, just causing a few little errors here from good batting.
He's bowling at a good pace, isn't he, Khan? Extracting some bounce and variation from the wicket, banging it in. Again, ruled wide, but yeah, the earlier ball that caught the shoulder of the bat of Cato Stafford, the pace of Khan just therefore helped the ball on its way over the 30-yard circle fielder. Good contest. Pace against a talented batsman. 42 of 22 is going along beautifully. Again down wide. He's just lost his radar a bit here, Khan.
Good sensible batting here from Stafford.
Yeah, already 11 off the over, isn't it? Tomo Rare hasn't faced a lot. He's been, I guess, out there for 12 balls. Feels like Cato Stafford's been keeping the strike, which ideally the team would be happy with. Again, just strained down leg. And these extras just proving a little expensive for the Gorillas outfit. They're still in this fight. Turtles may have 8 wickets in hand.
We know just a couple wickets can change this game very quickly here. It only takes a couple good balls, and that last ball still did seem to have a bit of movement in the air. Backing up there for the kill. Yeah, so a really good start here for this over for the Turtles. They won't want to do anything silly now. Just keep knocking it around just the way they've done. Still batting well.
Oh, that could be costly. Can they cut that off? Football skills again work. Saves the boundary. Batsmen get back for 2. Sorry, 4. Ruled 4 byes.
Good to see the body on the line down there, though, even though it had been caught. Good effort down there.
Oh, again, beats the keeper, and these extras are just hurting the Gorillas outfit. They are very much still in this contest. Run rate required is still around 7, just over 7. So any overs that can go for a measly 4, 5, 6 just increases that rate, puts pressure back on the Turtles. It's a good over for the Turtles.
Yes. Yeah, they'll be happy with that. They need to bring on their key bowlers here. Looks like Captain bring himself on. Yeah, Nikhil Polish still got 2 overs left. Declan still has 2 overs left. Yeah, they're gonna go. Nikhil had the great first 2 overs of his spell here, so look to continue that form. Yeah, look at those figures: 2 for 6 off 2. So if he can do anything the same, get a wicket. Yeah, and another great ball from Nikhil there. Just saw him give himself a bit of room and throw it outside. Kind of kept it out of that kind of swinging arc region. Well bowled there.
Another good delivery here from Pole. His figures are outstanding. 2 for 6. Bowling his 3rd over. Is coming in at a good time for the Gorillas. Just need to peg back this run rate. Again, beats the bat, and Tomo Rea just a little bit upset with himself that he's not getting bat on ball. Important to keep scoring in these situations. 3 dot balls leading to pressure. You'll expect to see a sort of a release shot or a forced shot here from Rea. He'll be looking to score.
Oh, and just maybe a drop chance there. Tough one, caught and bowled. They're never easy, those ones that come straight back at you. Won't damage the score too much. They only managed to get through for a single. It brings the danger man back on strike here. Caddo, Stafford. So big 2 balls here coming up for this over. Nikhil Pol's being very economical.
Yeah, he can ill afford a boundary here. He wants to finish well. Again, kept it in tight. Just a single taken. That's all right. They don't mind that, the Gorillas.
I think Cato Stafford there, yeah, he's understood that Nikhil Pol's been the danger man with the ball, so maybe just surviving, kind of get his overs out of the way and possibly take it on from the other end. Might be his tactic here, Stafford. And they opt out not to take the single there on that last ball. So, what another great over there from Nikhil Pol. Only 2 runs coming off it. Just what the Gorillas needed at this time, just to bring up that run rate, creep it up a little bit again. They move to 126 for 2, so 5 overs remaining. 42 runs left to get. So this is going to be a very interesting, very close finish, I think we've got in our hands here, Gar.
Yeah, certainly is going to be that way, isn't it? And always good to see. It's apart from players having to display their natural abilities and skills in terms of the game, it's also their mental abilities to cope with the situation and how they perform under pressure. We also see on ground 2, it's going down to the wire. We have the Vipers 130 in the first innings. The Dragons currently, they need 15 runs off 13 balls. So game ground 2 also down to the wire. Good stuff. Kelly into his final over of his spell. Gives himself room to Stafford and bowled. Well, I can understand Kato Stafford giving himself room, really wanting to perhaps launch Kelly over the off-field, over the inner circle. He's looking, perhaps hitting straight, actually. But bowled, and has that going to be a momentum shift? Gorillas taking the 3rd wicket. 126 runs on the board.
Wow, what a big wicket. They will be happy to see the back of their captain there, Kazuma Stafford. Goes for 44, but what a beautiful innings he did play there. Vital innings. Now it comes down to these 2. So I think this is going to be Chihaya Arakawa, the keeper batsman for the Turtles, coming out to bat here. Yeah, he's going to have to get going from ball 1 here. No time to waste. Just under 5 overs left here. Hugo Kelly. Great start for his final over of his spell. The wicket they needed. The captain would have wanted that. Yeah, now it makes things very interesting.
Yeah, we're in for a good finish here.
Oh, I'm sorry, no. Chihaya Arakawa hasn't come out to bat. Ishan Ula come out to bat, and yeah, he wastes no time with his first ball, knocking that out to the deep square fielder for 2 runs. Probably doing the same here, yep. As Nikhil loses one of those bright orange shoes there as he fields that ball. So 2 coming, 2-2. So 4 off 2 balls. Nice start for Ula. Oh, sharp turn there from Kelly. Maybe just sliding down the leg side.
Kelly looking to get through his over quickly, practically running back to the mark. It's perhaps a part of his strategy, skill, keep giving. Oh, thought that landed in safe land, but perhaps two taken. Pula. And Kelly rushes through that over.
All right, interesting to see who Nikhil brings on to bowl here. So you got 4-0, looks like. Yeah, he's going to finish off his spell here. So, 4 overs remaining.
Yeah.
36 to go.
I like that from Nikhil Pole, almost taking responsibility. It's a key over this one. The remaining 3 overs will be key, but this could certainly turn one team, giving one team an advantage. So he's taking the responsibility of the ball for himself. He started pretty well with just a single.
These totals look like they're going to take on these singles now. It's coming down to the wire. Good hard single there.
Goes all the way.
Oh, and Ula just beats that, just gets over the top of that mid-off fielder. He would have thought he was a chance there for a moment, but it just beat it. And then once it hits the ground here at Sano, this outfield was mowed just yesterday, so it races away. And Ula coming in straight away, all guns blazing, 10 off 6 balls. Looks like he loves to swing his hands through the ball. He goes hard, just what the Turtles needed at this time. Oh, and it looks like he's just got a little edge on it, and the keeper takes a nice catch to his right. Nikhil Pole picks up his 3rd wicket for this game. We watch the replay here. Yeah, that's a nice line there, Nikhil. Just kept it out of that swinging arc, right on the wide line. Well bowled, young man.
He paid a pretty good contribution, did Ula, to the innings. That boundary helped, but his 10 runs just off 7 balls has added a bit of momentum. Keeps the total building towards this big chase of 168 for victory. Currently, that run rate had just popped above 9 and over, so it's almost This has been, as we talked about, it's a key over, and perhaps the Gorillas are just on top of that wicket. Let's see how the finish goes. Again, gone. Bowled him, perhaps off the pads, but another wicket, and the game turning in the Gorillas' advantage, and to see if we can get a replay of that.
Yeah, what an absolute rip snorter of a ball. First ball, that's not where you want it for Waduge, poor fella. But yeah, what a great ball from Nikhil, on the money. Yorker on the base of the stumps. Yeah, not much you could do with that one. Well bowled, Nikhil.
Just looking across the ground too, Benjamin, and pretty close there Just 11 runs needed by the Dragons off the final over. The last couple of overs have only gone for 4 and 1, bowled by Kazumasa Hiratsuka and Kifa Yamamoto Lake, really restricting runs being scored over in ground 2. Back here.
Wow, yes. All these games going so close. It's just showing the standard of cricket here we've got at the Futures League. Yeah, all good talent, and yeah, just providing some good quality cricket matches here, all in the balance.
Big appeal given. Just must have feathered it through to the keeper. But Tomo Rea must depart.
Wow, and there you go. Nikhil Paul raised that ball. That is 5 wickets for you. And just the finish he deserved there for his spell. 5 for 15 off his 4 overs. So great bowling there from Nikhil. He's kept his Gorillas in the match here after the Gorillas were off to a very strong start. Yeah, 5 wickets in any match, especially a T20, is quite a feat. Well done.
Yeah, well done to the young man, Nikhil Pole. 3 wickets in the over to get his Michelle Pfeiffer. Well done, young man. 7 runs did still come from the over, so it keeps the Turtles in the hunt, but to say that run rate now is edging towards 10, so difficult for the incoming batsman. Younger, perhaps less experience, but they certainly won't die wondering with the Turtles. They'll be looking just for bat on ball, and still a chance. This game, I imagine, will go down to the last over. New batter to the crease is Montgomery Hinds. Joining him,
Good running there from the fielder there at mid-on. So yeah, kept it just to the 1 run. Turtles will be needing a few more of those, and with the odd boundary here and there if they can.
Yeah, boundary and over would certainly help them, wouldn't it, Benjamin? And looking at the tall athletic frame of Jake Kasuda, he certainly will help that cause alongside Montgomery Hinds. Can they find a boundary between them? Will just result in a single. Suzuki McComb proving to be difficult to get away. This is 3rd over, so he has 1 more. Will probably bowl the final over of the innings. Clipped away. Will 2 be possible for the team? Yep, they're coming back for the 2nd, and well done.
Yeah, good hard running from these 2, Hines in there. That's what they're going to have to keep doing. Knock it around. Push these fielders. Run hard. Right down to the wire. I think 25 needed of 14 balls.
Yeah, really need a boundary here. It would help the cause for the Turtles. Not easy to do when you're being bowled Yorkers.
Yeah, that's very well bowled from Suzuki there. Not much you can do with that one. You've got to bow your hat to Suzuki McComb there.
Goes to Rampant. Keeper misses it. Could result in 4 anyway. It does. Oh.
Oh, that's 4 vital runs that the Turtles needed there.
Yeah, just tell.
Just the finish they were after.
Hinds goes to Rampant, and of course that distracts the keeper, looking perhaps for a catch off the ramp, but in the end misses it, and the ball stays low, passes the keeper, runs away for 4 byes, and as you say, Benjamin, a crucial boundary. Keeps the Turtles in the hunt here. Game on, 2 overs remain. Runs needed, what are we down to, 20?
20, so 10 and over. Very capable, very doable. And they're bringing on, it looks like Tim Moore, I believe, coming from the Mountain End.
Yeah, he bowled an opening spell at the top, but it was quite expensive, but that was when Ash Thurgate was at the wicket and on fire and attacking every ball, so I'd be pleased to come back and make those figures a bit more economical. Well, Timothy Moore, bit of a pre-movement there, upsets the run-up, and bowler holds onto the ball.
A few little mind games being played out there now. It's good to see. Good, tough contest. A great game so far. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching this.
Taken. Yeah, he just didn't get all of it, did Jake, and caught behind square. Backward square, was it? But taken, and another wicket falls. Hurts the Turtles' chances. Already.
Yeah, well bowled from Tim Moore there. It's a wicket, but I think most importantly was that there's no runs scored off that ball, so it makes things difficult now for the Turtles.
Yeah, that it does. Great opportunity, though, to make a name for yourself. Chihaya Arakawa coming in. Can he come in and complete? Hit some boundaries, get them up over the total. Starts off pretty well and scoring a 2.
Yeah, great start. Great start. Good batting and good hard running.
Yeah, I think you're going to see, understandably so, very aggressive, almost premeditated shots here from Arakari. He's going to look to try and pull Timothy over the mid-wicket area. This time, though, squeezes it through the covers for another single. 2. Good running and quick running from the Turtles outfit.
Good start. Yeah, if they can keep doing that, that's actually the run rate that they need to be going at. Yeah, so to a ball here, could see them get very close to that. Good start from Arakawa.
This time walking down the wicket, pulling, unfortunately, collects his partner, and they just scamper through for a single.
I think that was only fair, because in the Gorillas innings, much the same thing did happen. So, yes, yeah, cricket gods.
What can Montgomery Hinds do here? Looks to score. Pulls off the toe of the bat. Caught and bowled, chance coming up here and taken by Moore. Timothy Moore takes the second wicket and swings the momentum back in favour of the Gorillas.
Yeah, he's been great in this second last over. He's been able to handle the pressure well, bowl in his areas, and yeah, he's deserved those 2 wickets. So well done, well bowled, Tim Moore.
batsman out very quickly and taken. We have more on a hat trick. Unfortunately, that was the last ball of the over, so we're not going to see it. But just the Futures League replay here goes to...
Oh, but no.
So unfortunately, Morita doesn't last long. He goes to slash over, hit over the cover area, but thickish outside edge has him caught. And another wicket for the Gorillas. That's 9 down now for the Turtles, and the score just looking a bit too far in the distance. They won't give up. They require 15 runs off the final over. They do have Chihaya Arakawa at the wicket. Okajima, the new batsman. 15 off 6 balls. What can the Turtles do? Ball 1 pushed and called confidently through for a single. They won't mind that.
Yeah, nice shot there from Okijawa. That's what he has to do. Get bat on ball. Play some nice cricketing shots. Yeah, good batting there. Sorry, that was Arakawa. So yeah, that brings now Okajiwa back onto strike now for his first ball. 14 needed off 5 balls. So we're going to get this boundary from. I'll be looking towards the leg side.
And a big challenge here for Okajima up against Declan Suzuki-Macomb. Used to bowling in death over situations. It's a good scenario for him to practice again, aiming to restrict the opposition to 14 runs or less, but tricky for both batsmen here. How can the Turtles go? Okajima on strike. Drives out through the covers for an easy single. Brings Arakawa back on strike. Enjoys pulling the ball, playing over mid-wicket area. Will he look to give himself room and try and go over the mid-wicket fielder for the boundary? 13 now, just off 3 remaining.
Oh, they scamper through for a quick bye there. So yeah, well bowled from Declan Suzuki-Macomb. But I think nonetheless, whatever the result, I think both teams, all players will know that they played well. They gave it their all, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of learning from these types of games, these close games. So good to see.
Yeah, Suzuki just looking to close this game off in terms of victory, and anything but a boundary will do that, and so it has been. Again, good slick fielding out there, but now the mathematical calculation becomes impossible, barring of course wides or no balls, but Declan Suzuki-Macomb, very experienced. He won't make that mistake. He'll finish it here for the Gorillas. Well played from Arakawa. But unfortunately, 2, good sacrifice there. 2 will not be enough. In this case, it was 1 only. But we see victory here to the Gorillas and restricting the Turtles. Chasing down a big total of 167. Not an easy thing to do. Probably the highest score I remember in terms of Futures League performances. Good victory for the Gorillas, and by my calculations, Benjamin, I see that as each team now have registered 1 win and 1 loss. I'll go to you for final comments.
Wow, yeah, no, that's a great 1 win for every team out there today. So that makes for a very interesting and exciting second day tomorrow. So I'll be here tomorrow, as will you, I believe, Garth. Should be another cracking day for Futures League cricket. But yeah, I think today, this second game here, the Gorillas, they batted brilliantly from the start. Their captain, 1, 2, 3, and 4 all got starts, getting around that 20 to 30 runs. So yeah, good batting from there. The Turtles, though, valiant in their game. They didn't give up to the final ball, so well done to the Turtles as well. But yeah, the Gorillas are victorious today with their standout few performances. I think Nikhil Paul with the ball, great bowling, picking up 5 wickets for himself. So well done. Hey, all our listeners, Knowledge Industries, as well as our Mizuno, our national team suppliers as well. We want to thank all those viewing, listening, and supporting the game of cricket. And don't forget to follow the Japan Cricket Association on their social medias, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And yeah, we've got some cracking games, exciting games coming up tomorrow. Same times, 10:30. And then we're going to have our final at 2:30 tomorrow. So please come and join us here for that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Benjamin. And just to update viewers before we leave you today, the updated table in this, Turtles, Gorillas both have 1 win and a loss. The Vipers have 2 wins from their 2 matches, so top the table at this stage with the Dragons at the bottom of the table. Hope you've viewed today's games. As Benjamin said, please join us tomorrow at 10:30 local time. Benjamin, it's been a pleasure. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Garth.